Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking Katt Williams, more fallout from the viral interview on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharpe that is now at 37 million views, you guys. I said in the last video that it was going to hit 40 million views by the end of the week. It is going to hit 40 million views by the end of today. Like, what is happening? But Shannon Sharpe did say that, you know, the first couple of days it was like 8-9 million views an hour, and now it's slowed down to 4 and 5 million views an hour. Nonetheless, this is the second most watched podcast ever. The only one that is number one is Joe Rogan's, and even that one, I think it's like 56 or 58 million. That was 4 years ago. This has not officially been a full week, and we're already talking 40 million views, you guys. So not only is Shannon Sharpe going to surpass this, he is going to have the number one podcast of all time with this Katt Williams interview. And I'm sure at some point Katt Williams will be back. And that's going to do even bigger numbers because people are going to be curious what he's going to say this time. So nonetheless, everybody, you know, has a reaction. In this particular video, you know, Kevin Hart was, you know, throwing all these shots. You know, first he did a tweet telling you to come watch his movie, his new Netflix movie that he has coming out. Then he was on ESPN doing commentary and kept throwing shots at Katt Williams and all the things, talking about, well, how could you read 3,000 books, and who gets accepted in college at 7 and doesn't go, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, ooh. I was like, this is what Katt Williams is talking about, that's not really funny. And the co-hosts that were there with them were kind of like, oh, yeah, but, like, not really. It was just like, he was just kind of, like, trying to throw those jabs in, and it wasn't landing. And he got clowned for it. So, as a result, the powers that be sent the memo out to the Breakfast Club and other, you know, all the smoke people, all the people who support Kevin Hart. You got to go on your platform ASAP and continue to defend Kevin Hart to the depths. You know, don't take what Katt Williams said about him seriously. He's not a plant, and blah, blah, blah. You know, and so, like the soldiers, like the puppets, you know, Steve Jackson and, you know, Charlemagne the God had their capes on for Kevin Hart the past couple of days. Forget Steve Harvey and Cedric the Irritator, Ricky Smiley, but they had their capes on for Kevin Hart, you guys. So, nonetheless, I'm sure Katt Williams has gotten wind of Kevin Hart's temper tantrums. And not only does he have this going on, he, of course, filed a lawsuit against Tasha K for extortion, invasion of privacy, his former assistant violating her contract. So he's dealing with this. He is dealing with the viral Katt Williams interview and trying to respond, but the responses are not landing. And nonetheless, we have an announcement today that was of a few hours ago. And it comes from the hands of Kevin Hart's ex-wife, you guys. This is Torres Hart, Kevin Hart's first wife, you guys. And on the gram, a few hours ago, she says the following. Hashtag Charlotte, hashtag Orlando, hashtag Tampa. Come see me live with my good friend Katt Williams on the Dark Matters tour. Hashtag Torres Hart, hashtag Katt Williams. Charlotte, January 27th at Bojangles Coliseum. Orlando, February 2nd at Edition Financial Arena. And Tampa, February 3rd at Yoling Center. More dates coming soon with the winking emoji. And here's the thing, you guys, and she's getting a lot of love in the comments, a lot of likes and everything else. People are saying they're going to make sure that these dates sell out and whatever else. They're going to make sure all these dates are going to sell out for Katt Williams. But this is how you play chess and not checkers, you guys. So it was rumored, allegedly, that Torres Hart was responsible for Kevin Hart's earlier jokes when they were funny. And, you know, basically she got screwed in the divorce. You know, she definitely was owed a lot more money. She was with Kevin before the fame. Their two oldest kids are together. Like, she just got played. And we never really saw her. We didn't even really know, you know, that she was a comedian too. All that stuff was kind of kept hidden because I've never seen her on tour with Kevin Hart. So, you know, again, this is Katt Williams being for the people, a man of his word, continuing to put on other comics. And what better way to put on somebody who we could have had, we could have known about a long time ago had she not had an insecure ex-husband. She was good enough for you to take her jokes that she was writing for you to be successful, and you never had her on tour with you. You never gave her an opportunity. And so Katt Williams is sitting back. He is seeing all of the temper tantrums that Kevin Hart is throwing and that his jokes are not landing. And he was like, you know what? Let me, contact the actual funny person in the family. And that's the first wife. And she's going to open up for me on some dates, which is going to be more than 3 dates, you guys, because these dates are going to sell like hotcakes, because people are going to want to know what TORREI has to say. She put in time with Kevin Hart, like I said, before the fame, before the money came in. So she's got a lot of tea. And it is going to be funny and interesting to see how all of this is going to transpire. But I am here for the mess. It shows how real and authentic Katt Williams is. When he told you all of the comedians he put on, and all of these comedians came out in support of him, and all of the things that he does behind the scenes that he doesn't brag about, he doesn't post about, he's not promoting. Everybody promotes on his behalf, but he, does his own thing. But I love, he's still a Midwestern to the core in terms of, working by the bootstraps, trying to, become successful. Once he became successful and made his millions, he wasn't becoming bougie and becoming a gatekeeper and having his nose stuck up, at other people that are trying to make it here in Hollywood and only around people who make a certain amount of money. No, he is still mentoring and putting on young comics, upcoming comics, or existing comics. And there's no, negativity. There's no, I'm not going to put you on my tour because I feel threatened by you. No. And really, Katt Williams is keeping it a buck. As long as you didn't lie to him or steal his jokes or try to say that you allegedly had a role of his that he had to audition for after 200 some odd people, you're Gucci. You're going to get opportunities like this to open up on his tour. But when you lie on his name and, it goes viral because they have a whole bunch of money that they're worth, they have a whole lot of influence in Hollywood because they are in the upper echelon where all of the powers that be are there, to make sure that they are seen everywhere on TV shows and talk shows and the like. This is what it looks like when you are being true to yourself. You are not caught up in the Hollywood madness. You are not caught up in being a gatekeeper and only looking out for certain people. This is how you respond, you guys. All of those temper tantrums Kevin Hart was throwing, Katt Williams didn't say anything. He didn't do a video or do another interview or anything to respond to the things that Kevin Hart was saying. Instead, he was like, you know what? Let me contact Torres Hart. Let me see what she's got up. What does she have going on? Let's see if she wants to come on tour with me. That is what you do. That is the level of petty that I enjoy, you guys, because it is chess, not checkers, you guys. It is not just throwing out, silly insults that are not moving the needle. Nobody is laughing. Everybody is clowning you to the point that people got their marching orders, to defend you to the death over the past couple of days because you were getting torched out here. But I love this for Torres Hart. A lot of blue check marks are supporting this in the likes and in the comments on her official Instagram page. So I am here for all of this. I hope she does more dates. I hope that I have an opportunity to see her because I'm all in. I want to go to a show. I don't know what show I'm going to, but I'm going to find my way to a show because I think it's going to be epic. I absolutely think this is going to be epic, and I think it's in May when Katt Williams is going to be taping his Netflix special again. His is this his 13th special overall? And he's getting paid in several 8-figure range, I believe, with his Netflix deal. So this is going to be a monster hit for Netflix whenever this special comes out, and I cannot wait. And I hope this tour sells out as fast as possible, you guys, because this is everything. This is everything. I can't wait. I hope Torres Hart is on more than half of these tour dates. I hope, this goes really well, from start to finish, because I think this is amazing. I think this is amazing. This is how you respond. Not getting in a stupid social media back and forth with people, or, calling up a radio station or something else to just, slander somebody else or just throw shade at them. The best response is your paper. The best response is making money and getting checks. And that's where we are. So there is that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.